Today is Friday, October 3rd, and it is officially the night before opening day of archery season here in Pennsylvania. There's something about PA, like I know I grew up in Pennsylvania, although I don't live here anymore. It still has such a special, special place in my heart. And every fall, I try to soak in every second. It always feels like it goes by so fast, and then it always feels like time flies so fast when it's here again, you know? Archery deer starts tomorrow. I'm going out tonight to scout. Abby's birthday is coming up. She's gonna be 7. She's being the best girl. I'm bringing this guy into the woods with me tonight. It is the Manifest 3.0 cellular trail camera by Muddy. We made it out here. Very, very crunchy. Listen to this. Oh, how am I going to sneak in on a deer with these crunchy leaves? I've got my cell cam just wrapped around me, which is so nice. I don't think I told you guys yet, but there is a bear that has been popping up on our camera non-stop. But I feel like this boar is being a bully, and I had a hunt last year early season with this lone boar. He ran right up to my tree, looked into my eyes. I'm shocked he didn't climb the tree to really check me out, but he got my wind and he kept on going. My eyes are dancing around like 1,000 miles a minute right now. I'm looking for mushrooms like chicken of the woods, maitake. I'm looking for deer sign, old rubs, old scrapes, deer themselves. I did bump a deer the other night when I was scouting. Found some chicken. Wow. I'm probably a week or more too late on this. Looks like there's some more growing down here, right there. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't find any viable chicken this year. Just with it being so dry, the mushrooms have a very narrow window of conditions in which they can grow, and drought is not one of them. I'm out for another evening hunt, and on my way in, I bumped at least 3 does. I think it was more like 5 does, and most of them were big old girls. I'm loving the spot I'm in. I feel like today is turning more into a scouting mission than anything else. That's kind of the name of the game for me early season like this. Hunting does in the early season is totally doable, but hunting bucks early season is so tough, so I feel like I'm spending my early season basically scouting for the rut. I will be hunting does with my muzzleloader in about a week, a little over a week, so I'm not too worried about, getting in places like this and bumping a bunch of girls if it'll end up being a good spot for me during the rut, you know what I mean? I got more hiking to do. Biggest chipmunk I've ever seen. Lots and lots of rubs, which is a good sign. This is fresh for this year too, it looks like. I got a trail camera up, but I had to rig the battery like an idiot because the strap didn't fit around the tree. So Nick is gonna be so happy when he comes here and sees just exactly how I rigged up the trail camera. He constantly makes fun of me for being bad at hanging up trail cameras, and I think I keep proving him right, so yeah. Well, if you can't tell, the sun is setting. I think I have 30 minutes until sunset. So, this is just one of those hunts that turned out to be a scouting mission. And I'm totally okay with that. I'm gonna try and get out of here quietly. Well, good morning. Today is Wednesday, October 8th. We got the espresso going. I don't even think it's 5 a.m. yet. I don't know how my eyes are open and awake. I'm bad at waking up in the morning. We're going hunting today. It has been unseasonably warm, and this morning is a temperature drop. And it rained essentially all day yesterday. I feel like the deer are gonna be moving
I'm very excited. Nick and I are going to hunt together. We have a good history of having awesome things happen when we're hunting together, so you never know. Breakfast, we got yogurt, granola, chia seeds, honey, and then a little iced coffee. Nick went for the espresso. We have this little baby espresso maker. She is petite and adorable. I haven't switched over from my Florida, just cold weather coffee, or wait, hot weather coffee, I guess it would be. But it'll happen. It'll happen here soon. Big girl. Abby is spicy this morning. She is a ferocious watchdog. Give me the heat. Give me the heat. The hunt has begun. We saw some deer on the drive in that were up and feeding, which is a great sign. The ground, the trees, the leaves, everything is still so wet from the rain, so it made climbing my tree a little difficult. It's gonna make hearing the deer a little more difficult, so we really have to have our eyes up, because I don't think that we'll hear the deer coming before we see them. Nick and I are 5 feet apart, which is really fun. Feels good to be back up in a tree. It's Wednesday, October 15th. I've been hunting quite a bit the last couple of weeks, but it has been so unseasonably warm. And I know it's like that for most of the country. This year is just really warm above normal. So I currently have 2 doe tags, 1 buck tag, a bear tag. And the way that I'm kind of breaking down my season this year, I'm saving one of my doe tags for muzzleloader season, which is upcoming. Like, we're just a couple days away from that. The second doe tag I'm saving for my rifle season, which means currently during the bow season, all I've got left is bear and buck, and bear's not open yet. So for the last 2 weeks, I have been hunting bucks quite reluctantly. They're just so hard to find during the early season, especially when it is hot. So tonight, we're going out to a spot that I scouted last week. It was my first time in this area. It was absolutely beautiful. I found old rubs, new rubs, acorns, trails. I even saw a group of does, and it was kind of interesting. When I busted these does, or they busted me, I was downwind from them. So they kind of popped up over a lip, and then as I eventually continued their direction, they stood their ground. These girls were not interested in leaving. So I got to watch them for a while, which was really fun. I just love, as silly as it sounds, I do just love observing wildlife out in nature. It's like one of the coolest parts about hunting is just how close and how sort of intimate of a relationship you have with the animals. Oh, That's my animal. Abby girl has some pheasant hunts coming up, which will be interesting. She tore her ACL, had to get surgery. She got the surgery in January of 2025. It's now October of 2025. So she is very much healed. Even like today, I was outside running around with her, and I think that she will be able to handle the pheasant fields here in a bit. But regardless, sorry, this was quite the chatty catch up. It's time to hunt, my friends. It's time to get out there. Nick and I are hunting together tonight, which I love. I feel like good things always happen when we hunt together. Like we see bears all of the time when we're together. Last year, the buck I killed, I was not right next to Nick, but we were hunting maybe 100 yards apart. Just good things happen when we hunt together. So let's put that energy out there into tonight. Here's the toothy beast in question. The ferocious pheasant hunter. Yes, you're a good girl. Nothing like a little face paint. Boots on. Gotta load up the truck. Definitely want a little extra scent spray tonight. I am, it doesn't really matter on my bow, but I'm a stinky girl. Loaded up. We're on time. The wind is looking good for the spot that we're going to, so that's all good stuff. Ready to rock? Hey. That's a fresh scrape. There are new rubs also popping up all through here. Just really exciting. Like the rut's coming. All this type of scraping and rubbing activities increasing. Nick had to stop to take a pee. But check out what's all around us. Acorns. Acorns, acorns. Acorns, lots of acorns.
Oh boy. Oh my. How cool is that? Oh, he smelled us.
The Nick good luck charm never fails. I feel like it was a lone sow. It could have been a lone boar, but she was just digging through the leaves, finding some acorns, munching a little bit. She would lay down, eat while she was laying. She ended up walking, I don't know, 25 yards from me. If it was bear season, that would have been a phenomenal bear encounter. I thought for sure she was gonna come up to my tree like other bears have in the past, but she didn't. She kept on going. Oh, I can't believe it. It's probably 5 minutes past last shooting light. I can't tell if they're still there. Successful hunt. We're hiking out. My heart rate's going up. I'm sweating.